All right, here we go. We got Steven back here.
Hi.
Steven, what's up, man? What did you think of the PlayStation All-in-One? Just give me a wrap up of this, meaning console, games, and the presentation itself. Give me a grade. We'll go schoolyard, whatever. Give me A plus, B plus, whatever you want. B minus. I don't mind.
I gotta say, I'm honestly surprised Andrew gave it an A. Like, I was not expecting that. Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it an A.
Oh!
I will say, like I said before, I thought it was really good. I like the variety of games they had. They did show some new IPs, which was kind of what I was hoping they would do. I did like the Spider-Man to kind of kick it off, to get you really rolling with what they were coming with. And then they did the Horizon Zero Dawn 2. And then also the console reveal, which is kind of like a, whew, finally, God. I gave it a B plus. I want to give it an A. I thought it was really good, but I don't think it was like great. But I do like kind of agree with the way Andrew kind of said it. They hit every single, kind of nail on the head when it comes to game types. I want to say there was more games I kind of wasn't totally interested in than there was games that I was. Like I said before, I'll eventually get a PS5. I'm just not going to get it at launch. But yeah, I give it a B plus.
B plus. Hey, B plus is still a really good grade. So awesome. All right.
Yeah.
And let's go, Pater. Pater, what's up, man? And what was the same situation, dude?
Yeah. Wow. The PlayStation had a lot riding on this. For me, it was essentially an E3 press conference, and that's the way they presented it. The production quality was top notch. Jim Ryan was there. He's like, all right, that's the game. Let the games do the talk. For me, I think I'm gonna give it an A plus. Mainly, probably not too surprising.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yo,
But
when we go,
I think.
oh, I'm sorry, man. When you say A plus, Peter, are you saying 95% or higher, or are you saying 100% perfect conference?
Cool. 90 plus. I think, right?
95 plus. Okay, we're good.
But that's not an A plus. That's still an A.
95 and
for
up is
me
A
it is.
plus. 95 and up. All right, go ahead.
But no,
I can say I'm not surprised.
I just had to clarify, man, because I don't know if it was perfect or whatever. But okay, go ahead, Peter.
Yeah, no. See, for me, what I wanted, they absolutely delivered, and that's important for me as a fan. They had a big 4 exclusives shown. They had some gameplay shown in there. They had probably the biggest thing was probably the console itself and the overall package. Not everything was to my tastes, but that's going to be here or there for whoever likes it. But I think they absolutely nailed it as a presentation in such odd times as well. I think you have to give them a lot of credit, and I think when I was watching that, I was just like, well, Xbox, this is how you do a conference, and I think Xbox are going to follow very much on that path for their one next month.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pretty happy with that. It's pretty much what I expected, but at the same time, I was just like, I really hope they show what they showed, which they did. The Horizon, Spider-Man, the console reveal, and it's very rare where the console reveal is almost as big as one of their top games they're showing. That's what it felt like to me, and I think a lot of people as well you see online. So very solid for me. As a PlayStation fan, I really liked it. Yeah, I'm going to stick with A+, I think. Maybe I'll change tomorrow if I review it again, but at the moment, how I feel about it, after waiting so long to see something,
give it an
hear
A++.
something. Who knows? Yeah, no, I think it probably deserves an A+, I think.
All right, yeah.
For what it nailed.
So Pater gives it an A+. Steven gives it a B+. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm going A+ as well.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
and this was just this is exactly how you do it, especially You know what? A plus with the the stipulation of like, hey, this is quarantine conference. You know what I mean?
That's what you have to take into consideration.
Yeah. So what they were, the circumstances they were in, and how it was delivered, the way it was marketed, the way it was promoted, and like just this felt like it was going to be big. And I was so going into this just thinking, God, my hype levels are way too high for them to just to give me a trailer fest of like indie games and stuff like this. That I mean, hey, cool. I'm glad you're indie games. There's Guerrilla Collective and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? But I was like, this is PlayStation. They better not just disappoint me. I was kind of disappointed. I didn't see Knack 3. I don't care what anybody says. I wanted a Knack 3. Or
that's why I got an A+ for me. There was no Knack 3.
There was no Knack 3. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. They showed us Ratchet and Clank. They showed us so many awesome games that like literally when it ended, I was still riding a high. Like I was like my hype levels were up here and they were not let down. I'm so tired of going into this roller coaster that I've been on where like I'm so freaking hyped for Final Fantasy VII Remake. They disappoint me. It's okay. And we go back up to this and like, you know what I mean? Like the big games reveal for Series X, it didn't show any gameplay. Back down. You know what I mean? Like, so this actually lives up to what I was hyped about going into it. I mean, they had big surprises, big reveals. They showed the console, which is what they really needed to do, because let's be honest, if they didn't show the console, all those games that they revealed would have just been a little headline. That console is everywhere. It is all over Twitter right now. It's blowing up. And then all the games that were attached to that reveal are getting the same attention and same love. So this was, and the build up to the console reveal was perfect. I mean, if they didn't show the console with that build up in between the transitions of them showing like things, I'm like, the console, I just feel like it's just gonna pop up, like just like in between a transition from like a like freaking that rocket ship game, like a boom console, and I would have been like, what? But I love the build up to it. I love that it followed right after Horizon, the sequel to Horizon, Forbidden Wild.
West.
Okay, I feel like there is a Frozen Wilds or something like that that's throwing me off.
Yeah, that's the DLC.
Okay, anyway, okay, so Forbidden West. Yeah, so the fact that it followed right after that, God, and then just like coming out of like the polygonal thing going on, man, and just pops
that
up.
did look cool,
dude. And because I'm sitting here like, I think I did do a live react to it, but I might attach it to this video or something. But like, I was just like, "You're gonna show what is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing?" You know, they finally showed it. I almost had a feeling it was just gonna go, "Tune in for July." Or something.
It would not have surprised me.
It wouldn't have surprised me, but like, hey, they did it. They showed it, and the fact that it looks like a space tech, it just looks super cool. Bringing back that fun, aspect of console designs. Not that I have anything against the Series X design that looks like a PC tower. That's cool. It looks powerful. This one looks like the future. You know what I mean? Like this is what
It looks next gen.
Yeah, it looks next gen. It looks like it just looks like a fun machine to play on. I'm excited. So yeah, my overall grade A+, man. This is exactly how I wanted to see this conference go, and that's it. I got Bagels 90 writing in on the chat. We're gonna go ahead and give this one fan review here. Not fan review. This is Greg Bagley. You guys can see him on the podcast eventually once he gets his schedule straight. Once he gets his schedule straight. All right, he is a big Xbox guy, just like Andrew was. So we have Andrew and Bagels. They're going to be your Xbox spokespersons, especially on the upcoming console wars series that we're going to have here on Game Night. I believe this is episode 1 of it actually right now. Anyway, so Bagels 90, he says, meh, C+, maybe B-. Aside from woo! He says, aside from showing Horizon, Spider-Man, and Ratchet and Clank, it was pretty boring. And I'm still worried about the overheating issues based off of the design. Now he's referring to some leaks and rumors or whatever earlier where devs were saying that there was an overheating issue. But yeah, he says C plus, maybe B minus. That's kind of crazy. Oh, we got Andrew on deck saying he would like to make one final comment. So we're going to bring it over to Andrew real quick, and then we'll close out the show. So here comes Andrew.
What is it?
All right, Andrew.
Get it out.
What's up?
You guys,
Say it.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
I just want to make one little comment on this post. Can we get a little chant going? Here we go. Xbox. Here we go.
Oh, my.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Andrew coming in to start the "Let's Go Xbox" chant.
I just want to say, power your dreams, boys. Power your dreams. Let's get the next gen, baby.
All right, Holmes.
Gen's
Thanks so
about.
much for joining us, man. Andrew with the "Here we go Xbox." There we go. We'll see you in July, Andrew, or maybe hopefully sooner.
I am looking forward to it.
Yeah. We'll have Andrew back on with the voice of Xbox for our Console Wars series. All right, now we're going to go close this one out, guys. Thank you so much for joining this awesome reaction to the PlayStation 5 event. That was just loved it. A+ from me, A+ from Peter, B+ from Steven. We had a what did Andrew give it? An A?
A.
Yeah.
An A from
A.
Andrew, and Bagels90 gives it a C+, maybe B-. Ooh, can't wait to have him on the show to kind of hear
He's
more
been
about
drinking.
that. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. And this is Game Night.
Thanks, guys.